All right, welcome back, Heat Nation. And joining us now is none other than Tyler Johnson. What's up, Tyler?
How y'all doing?
Good,
Doing
good.
good. How you doing?
Good. Can't complain.
How was your off season?
Eventful.
Yeah?
Eventful.
What happened? Tell us.
Nah, there's some things I can't just talk about.
Yeah,
You know,
I hear you.
yeah,
I
it was,
hear you.
it was good though. We were able to get a lot of work in.
Right.
You know, not only individually but as a team. I think it was great to be able to come up, to this very court and see 10 different guys, here at one
Yeah.
time. So it was special.
For sure.
You guys seem to spend a lot of time bonding over the summer. You guys had a pretty strong team last year. That brotherhood stayed tight over the summer. Can you tell us about some of the things you guys did to kind of keep in touch? And because I knew you guys were working out the week after the season ended. You guys were still in here working out.
Yeah, because it didn't feel right. The way everything kind of ended, and everything, all the momentum we had built up, it just didn't feel right. So, some guys stuck around and continued to work out to see what it would be like to play this late in the season.
Right.
So, we were able to bond. We added a couple pieces, and they fit in right away. I mean, I remember Kelly, it was like his second day here, and we all went out on the boat.
Right.
We were able to spend some time together because ultimately we know, we've built genuine friendships. We built a genuine thing here. So the faster we can integrate guys into it, and for them to understand that it is genuine, it's not just for show and for giggles and all that. I think the faster we'll gel together on the court.
Right, and you talk about integrating new people and keeping up with each other and establishing those bonds, and that's something that's really unique around the league. This is a brotherhood. You see messing around with people saying what's up to everybody, and you don't really find that. And if you could just speak to that and how close you guys really actually are.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. We all enjoy coming into work every day.
Right.
There's not a lot of places that you go where you enjoy your coworkers as much as we do here.
Right.
I feel like you guys can kind of speak to it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You go into work, and the Heat have built such a culture, even outside of just the guys on the court, that you genuinely, for the most part, you can get along with people that you're working with around here.
Right.
And if they're doing that outside of the court, you already know that they're trying to bring in guys that are going to gel together. And some of these guys I would genuinely call a family. And their problems become your problems.
Yeah.
And when you care for somebody like that, all the basketball stuff is cool, but I think that's what you take away from your time in the league.
Right. One of the guys that you have a special bond with, we saw you guys over here taking your brothers Johnson's photos over there, is James Johnson. Just talk a little bit about the relationship you guys have built and kind of that chemistry over the year of you guys being together.
That's what's weird. We've only really known each other.
I was going to say, I haven't known each other for that long.
Like a year, which is I don't know, it's weird, but somebody I look up to. I like this game even before he was able to get here. I tell the story about when we first met was actually he was playing for Toronto, and he said I fouled him. I don't think that's what really happened, but he gave me an elbow, and I went to the ref. I'm like, you didn't see that? And he came up. He said, man, you're a Johnson. You don't cry like that. From then on, I was like, you know what? You're right, and I got to uphold the Johnson with the utmost respect. So then when he got here, I don't know. It's just instant connection.
It just clicked. Sometimes it just happens like that.
Exactly.
That's an awesome thing. And how excited are you for this season to get back on the court, rock these new Nike uniforms, and to get the season underway?
Well, I mean, like I said, when we came up here, and there's 10, 11 guys up here working out together. Like, we're going into training camp. I think for everybody else, it's not that you dread training camp, but everybody's like, oh man, this is already back, and we're like, we've been anxious. We've been
you're ready.
Right, back started for the longest time. So training camp really is just a continuation of what we've been trying to build all summer.
All right. And my last question for you here is, we got a couple young guys on the team. Bam's one of those young guys. What's some of the advice you can give these younger guys? Because you were a young guy on this team at one point, trying to make your way. What's some of the advice you can give to these younger guys?
Keep plugging away, because there's going to be so many times when you look up in the middle of the season, it's like game 40, and you're like, man, I'm just tired. Or you've played a couple of bad games in a row.
That grind. It's a grind.
There's brighter days. There's going to be brighter days ahead. But you got to take the times that you're down and you're going through it like that. You actually have to learn from it.
Right.
So then you learn what not to do again, and to end up in that situation. So, yeah, just stay with it.
All
TJ.
right, stay with it. We're gonna let you be about your day here. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and chat with us. Always good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Always good to hear from you.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with Okaro White. So guys, stay tuned. You're watching Heat Media Day Live.